Hello world, my name is Ashley Collins. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Breakup Diaries. A piece of advice that people keep giving to me is forgive yourself, forgive yourself, forgive yourself. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? You know, like how does one do that? Right? So you know me, like I dive really deep into my research. I'm like YouTubing, reading articles, and they're all basically saying the same thing. And I'm like, I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, how do I do this? So I do my typical wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning thing. And I'm like walking around the room stressed, like shaking, meditating. And so I just lay down in the bed and I look in the mirror and I said, I forgive you. And I know it sounds so simple. It sounds so simple. I think that forgiveness is another way of saying I love you. Not only to the other person, but to yourself. You know how, like, when they say, like, when you're first starting to, like, self-love, like, you should look in the mirror every morning and say, you're beautiful, I love you, I adore you. And it's like, what if we just simply substituted that with, I forgive you? And what are you forgiving yourself for? I was messaging a friend yesterday and I was like, oh, I'm just so angry. I'm just so fucking angry today. And she said, what are you angry for? And I'm just like venting and venting and venting via text. I'm like, do you feel my rage via this text? And and she said, can I challenge you and say that maybe you're angry with yourself? And I was like, yeah, bet. 1,000%, because I'm angry with myself because I have some stories to tell you guys. And you'd be like, you tolerated what? You did what, Ashley? Yeah, I did that. And I feel so much shame and I feel so much judgment on myself and other than the other people who witnessed it, but I feel so much shame and so much. Let me tell you guys, if you look at my old videos, I don't even recognize myself right now anymore. I don't even recognize old girl anymore. You know, I went from a point of super low to actually liking myself, and I was like at the cusp of loving myself. And now it's just like, but this is not a new feeling ish. I started feeling this way a little bit in February. I remember one morning we were in bed and I was like, hey, I don't think I like myself anymore right now. There's something like off with my body, or just like I don't feel the umph. I don't feel the enthusiasm to get up in the morning anymore. I don't look in the mirror and value myself anymore. So like I said, like right now, like I don't know what month or year you're looking at this. It's July 2020, and since February 2020 I haven't really liked myself, you know. And that should have been a clear sign that, hey, I need to do some self-work, not wait for him to affirm to me how special or how valuable I was. So we'll start with that right there. Number one, forgive yourself. So forgiveness means that accepting, and this is something that Oprah said, this is not me. Forgiveness is accepting that it has happened to you. It does not excuse what has happened. You know, the hurt that's been done to you, the things that you may have done, because remember, you have to live with the mindset that everyone is doing the best that they can. We are human, we are emotional beings, and sometimes we happen to react whenever something is done to us that causes us harm. And forgive yourself for in that moment for being human. And I feel so stupid for saying that out loud. Why should we have to say out loud, I forgive you for reacting like a human being? A human being who at that time thought that they were doing the best that they could. I don't know why we have to do that. And another thing is, I think I'm waiting for closure, but I've been of the mindset that closure is just an excuse to just reopen old wounds. What is it going to do for you to hear them say, I forgive you, or you are forgiven? What's that going to do for you? Is that going to free you? Yeah, it'll feel good, like maybe a little 10%, but at the end of the day, you still have to live with yourself because you haven't forgiven yourself. That starts it right then and there. Accept that it has happened. It wasn't right. And do not do the blame game. The blame game is a is a never-ending story, right? Blaming yourself, blaming them, blaming the weather. Don't. Okay? Don't do the blame game. Accept, forgive yourself. Literally look in the morning. Leave little notes everywhere. I used to do this. Look at my old video, like in my old room I had sticky notes all over my wall. I need to do that actually. I need to go get some sticky notes. I just don't want to walk into Walmart right now. But leave sticky notes everywhere, reminders everywhere. Write it on your journal. Put it on a sticky note on your laptop at work. I forgive you. I forgive you. But make sure that the you is you, not them. Cool? What else? And also stop judging yourself. Everyone is going to do that for you. This is, I used to be so good not giving a fuck what other people think about me. But now it's just like a never-ending story that I'm telling myself that, oh my God, everyone hates me. Everyone thinks that I'm this shitty person. Everyone thinks that I'm fake. Oh yeah, that's a whole nother topic for another day. But everyone thinks that I'm fake. And it's like, fuck it. Because you know what? So once my first time getting fired from a job, sorry, just checking the time. My first time getting fired from a job, I was so hurt, so wounded, so scared, because I was like, fuck, this is my only job, and I have $1,000 apartment, you know, and I remember I went into my old job to pick up my paycheck, and this one manager, she did not like me at all, and she had no problem telling people that she didn't like me, you know. We were always just getting into confrontations, and she was there to give me my check, and like she's like signing me out, and I was like, I don't know why I did this. I was just so angry. I said, I bet you're happy that I'm not here, huh? And she said, I never even think about you. And it didn't just hit me until today that shit's so true. You think everyone is constantly running around thinking about you? Not in a negative way, like don't let that spike your anxiety. But like it should make you feel good. No one's thinking about you. No one's worried about you. And you know what? If they are, that's their problem, that's not yours. Because that shows how bored they are with their life. This is something I always say when people are nervous to post, or they're like thinking about, I should block that person, or someone left a negative comment, what do I do? And I'm like, fuck it. That's their problem. That's their issue. They are that bored with their life that they feel like they have to leave a negative comment. They feel like they're so justified. They're filled with so much judgment and hatred inside themselves. Don't just brush it off. Just brush it off and you keep moving. Don't stop your train because someone else doesn't like you, because someone else is judging you. You know, I think that's one of the nastiest things you can do to someone else. One of the nastiest things you can do is judge someone. Because at some point, you are going to have to ask for forgiveness as well. At some point, you're going to screw up and fuck up as well. And wouldn't you want someone to forgive you? I feel like I'm yelling at the camera. My bad, y'all. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just trying to get some emotions out. Just trying to get some emotions out so I can... Oh, I went to my first boxing class. I'm still so sore. My back hurts. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm in so much pain right now. And I'm taking a jiu-jitsu class tonight. I really want to cancel. But I'm going to go. But I really, really want to cancel. I'm still so sore. But, so yeah. Okay, cool. Last thing. Of course, I had to end it with Oprah. As I was brainstorming this topic, I don't know why, but my mind went to The Color Purple. And if you haven't seen The Color Purple, like, you have plenty of time right now. Or if you haven't read the book, why wouldn't you? Are they not reading The Color Purple in school anymore? Like, what are we reading in school now? But if you've seen the film or watched or read the book, English is hard. In The Color Purple, Celie says to Mr., everything you've done to me already been done to you. So you don't have to worry about getting revenge. You don't have to worry about, oh, I need to ruin their reputation. I need to have some kind of closure. Life is full circle, honey. Life is so full circle. And that includes when you do something wrong to someone else. If you cut someone off on the road, someone's going to cut you off as well. Everything that you've done to me already been done to you. What goes around will come around. You have to trust that, but don't wait for it. Don't wait and hope that they're miserable. Cause what's the super common phrase? Regret or rage or whatever is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. You are still drinking that poison. You are still going to die. So, do you is this a Quentin Tarantino film? Do you have some kind of satisfaction watching the other person die while you're still dying? No, honey. No. Remember, saying I forgive you is another version of saying that I love you. And we're going to get better. It may not seem like it, may not feel like it. I turned to this page in my journal. It's on my to-do list. It says, number 1, stop crying. Number 2, edit video. Number 3, I had to go live. Number 4 was upload video. Number 5 was start editing tomorrow's content. And number 6 was stop crying. We're getting there though, folks. We are slowly but surely getting there. And I hope that this information was valuable. I'm really serious about leaving the little reminders everywhere. That way, maybe coincidentally, you'll run into it when you walk into the kitchen. You open the fridge and you're reaching for that bottled water, and there's a sticky note that says, "I forgive you." There's something about that. Which I have my bottled water. There's supposed to be lemon in it, but you know, it counts. I'm drinking water in the morning again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. I value you. Stay healthy. Stay alive. Stay wonderful. Stay gorgeous. Bye.